Stay tuned. We're going to talk about growth path today and what that means and how that can be effective in your ministry. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm Pastor Chris Morgan, part of ICCF, an organization that's really designed to train pastors and leaders in leadership. And I just want you to make sure that you check us out on our website and all the things that are offered. Today, however, we're going to talk about growth path and giving leaders in the ministry a growth path and what that looks like. Well, when I say a growth path, leaders, even leaders, need a next steps. Okay? And so we understand that in discipleship, you help people to take next steps, but in leadership, you have to do the same thing. So we want to talk about giving leaders a growth path, coming on a team, and giving them certain things that they're going to grow as leaders. And I want to give you 3 things that will definitely produce or put leaders rather on a growth path. Number 1, they need knowledge. Now we all know this, when a leader comes on a team and a leader trains a leader, they need to know what to do. In other words, they need to have clear direction and expectations of a job assignment. That's pretty much a gimme, but to be surprised how many people just think that people will just get thrown into a job situation and kind of learn on the fly. That's not the best. They need knowledge. They need clear direction and expectations of what to do. But in a growth path, it goes farther than that. Many times people just stop right there. But in a growth path, you must have 2 and 3. And number 2 is practical application or experience. In other words, on the job training. Maybe taking a leader already and putting them with this leader to be trained or in training, and through practical application experience on the job training, they are well on their way to knowing and doing the direction and the expectations of that job. They're not just left on their own, that actually are being trained. And then the third thing that needs to really be provided is ongoing coaching, because it's not just enough they have knowledge, it's not just enough that's practical application experience, but there needs to be, after they have done the job, there needs to be ongoing evaluation and coaching especially. And so what I want to leave you with that thought today is, for a leader's growth path, they both need number 2 and 3. They don't need just number 1, knowledge, but they need practical application experience on the job training, but they also need this number 3, coaching. Make sure there's follow-up. Make sure that you are actually coaching them on making direct corrections and asking them certain things. Let them ask you questions, but make sure you coach. And as you do, you will put your leaders, even your leaders, on a growth path, and it will produce fruit in your ministry. Well, I'm Pastor Chris Morgan with ICCF. Please check our website out and see all the exciting things that we offer, and check out our weekly videos. They'll be a blessing to you. I'll see you again. I'll call you blessed.